I'm Jessica Null. Our first guest is the CEO of Educate for Hope, an organization with a strong passion for coaching future leaders and supporting students. Her new book is called Principal Pro and details real-life case studies during her tenure as an educator. We welcome Delaware-based principal Christina McBurry to Virginia this morning. It's nice to see you, Christina.
Nice to see you too. Thanks for having me out.
You have been in the trenches, so to speak, so you've got
Yes,
some
ma'am.
great advice to share as we head back to school, which we both were marveling is happening.
It is right around the corner.
Yeah.
But there's still time for us as parents to capitalize on our impact to help our children be ready and successful and happy for a great school year.
I'm kind of not necessarily, she's just starting preschool the week after next, so we're only just entering the back to school phase, but I'm beginning to realize it's just it's as much about parents being ready for the school year as it is for the children.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the growth strategy is really in that spirit. And so with the growth strategy, you have G, which is get involved, which I'm sure you're going to be, and get to know your child's school and teachers. And if you have any concerns, make sure you let them know right up front so that they can be aware of what your expectations are and you can be aware what their expectations are.
So this is an acronym that you've put forth in the book, Growth, G.R.O.W.T.H. Thank heavens, I think I just got that right, so that we can help remember. And G, of course, getting ready for that.
Correct.
Being involved.
Correct.
Okay. On to R.
R, reevaluate the calendar and routines. So persistence and hard work equals success. So I'm sure that your daughter is into activities all the time. And we want them to be active, but not too active. So make sure you're prioritizing the calendar and that they're not just at home doing video games or sitting around as well. So take that time to do that as you get into the school year and not at a point where you have to have them quit activities.
Reevaluating that calendar, because we hear a lot these days about being maybe overly involved.
Exactly.
And not necessarily, it's interesting you're saying pull away from the devices maybe and
Yes.
from the video games, but you can go out and if you get involved in too much, we find this as adults, you don't have enough time to spend. You're spread too thin.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
And then as you go into organize, our kids, it really means, getting involved with the, make sure they have the supplies, make sure that your house is organized, they have a place to do their homework, starting even as early as preschool, so they can put up their assignments and reminders, and they know that's where they sit to get their work done, so they can focus. Our kids at home use that to get sneakers and outfits as well. So
I like it, so it can translate to all of those things, maybe pull the outfit out ahead of time. And we had an expert on earlier this week who made the suggestion, back to school is on sale now.
Right.
So go ahead and buy ahead,
Absolutely.
but set it aside.
Yes.
And then you're not scrambling.
Exactly.
I like it, I like it. Okay, W.
You brought this up, and it's the wireless is the one that our family does not like. Put down the controls, the Xbox One, the tablets, the cell phones, and make sure that the kids are ready for a routine that doesn't include all those activities. It's a great babysitter. The kids love doing it, but it's really not great for their brains as they prepare for the school day. They're going to be in school and engaged most of the time, so that screen time is not something that is really what they should be doing. We want them to go into culture shock as the school week gets going, and make sure that their assignments and their reading activities are done so they can start off on the right foot and that they're done with fidelity so that they're starting off successful.
And this wireless or maybe refraining from using the wireless really does translate, again, to us because you're setting that example.
Absolutely. And we are the ones who are responsible for helping them be successful, because one of the biggest indicators of student success and happiness turns back to being successful right from the beginning of the school year. Okay. And then for T, it goes back to talking to our students, talking to our children about what their anxieties are and what their expectations are, and reminding them that they need to be their best and not the best. And that's really, really important, especially when you have lots of children and when they're starting school or they're starting middle school or high school. And that being their best, if they bring home a C and that's their very best, that's still okay. And if they're doing their best and it's an A, or if they're not doing their best, that's not okay either. They need to still be doing their best.
And talking will encourage maybe some of those concerns to come out and be shared with you.
Absolutely.
Okay, H.
H, healthy snacks. So fueling their brains, but not with things that are not good for them, so that you are, again, back to us, maximizing their effort and fueling their brains, not just their stomach, not with chips and wasted calories.
And you say, go ahead and look ahead and remind yourself to have these things on hand.
Right, and the coupons are there now too, so stock up the pantry.
right. Well, definitely look forward to that. Thanks for the great advice.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
One of the other quick challenges, we only have about 30 seconds left, setting that, how important is it to set that expectation that school is actually fun?
It is. It really is. Especially when I go to preschool.
That's what we're hoping. We're hoping she loves it. Christina McCurry, thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. Her new book is called Principal Pro. It's available now.